Welcome to the League of XCOM, Operation Final Fist, Season 3, Episode 8. Before the mission starts, I would like to thank everybody who subscribed to me as I got 5 subs for the last video, and that really makes me happy. So happy in fact, I might have to see a doctor about it. Now let's go into the pro tip. This pro tip kind of leans on what we learned about yesterday, about being able to move tab. It's pretty cool. I don't know if this will work for the consoles, but for the PC, this is what I've been using lately. If you want to set your entire squad in Overwatch, you can hit Y tab, and you can instantly set everybody to Overwatch in about 2 seconds. And it's pretty useful, and you don't have to figure out what key your Overwatch is because that does shift around a bit, and you don't have to hear your soldiers talk. So, let's move into the mission. This is one of the better missions, as you can get indoors, and there's quite a bit of hard cover. This works in a good way and a bad way. As you get plenty of hard cover, your enemies also get plenty of hard cover. But with 2 heavies, we don't really have to worry about hard cover on the enemy, as we could just blow them up. For some reason, those cash registers right there give full cover. So, I'm going to move up Sivir up there. With Sprinter, she'll be able to use a secondary action. And she'll find 3 thin men browsing the local spirits. But damn if I'm gonna let them have those spirits. Those are my spirits! Mine, you hear it? Okay, so we're gonna move up Trinomir, also behind the cash register. We're gonna have Nasus take full cover with a team. Riven can't really get anywhere, so I'm gonna leave her outside, but she's still gonna have full cover also. And I want to spread out my men because of the thin men's poison, so I'm gonna have Singe take half cover. Finally, I'm going to toss a smoke grenade because thin men are very accurate, and taking a hit isn't something I want to do. On the alien's turn, 2 sectoids appear. Riven takes an Overwatch shot, and it looks like she's going to hit. Okay, well, that looked like it was going to hit, but I guess not. Thanks, Riven! They activate and run for cover. But 2 sectoids aren't that big of a deal. However, 3 floaters is. On the alien's turn, the thin men move up, and they spit poison at Trinomir. Another thin man moves up and goes on Overwatch. The final thin man will charge us, and he's going to try to take a shot at Nasus, but full cover and a smoke grenade will keep him safe. And it's not an XCOM game if you take 1 point of damage and panic. And what's better than taking 1 point of damage and panicking? Taking no damage and panicking. As the entire backline panics, I'm only left with 3 people for the next turn. And against 8 aliens, that's not something I want to happen. But Riven's rocket will take care of 3 things for me, and it's going to be only 5. And 2 of them will be sectoids, which I'm not particularly afraid of at this point of the game. So we launched a rocket to take out 2 floaters and 1 of the overwatching thin men. I really don't like that thin man being up so close to me, so I'm going to use Singe's run and gun. I'm going to try to take him out. It's kind of a risky gamble because if I miss, it puts me in a really bad spot, but with 2 people panicking, I have to kind of take a risk in order to reap some reward. He moves up, and he's going to take a shot. He's got a pretty good chance to crit, and he will. For 6 damage exactly. The only person left is Nasus. He can have 2 actions, so I can shoot Overwatch, shoot, or shoot suppress. I could also fire the rocket, but I want to save that. I'm going to have him shoot. He's going to miss. And the thin man's a lot more accurate than the floater, so I'm going to be pressing the thin man instead. I could alternatively shoot the floater again, but that's not a guaranteed hit, and that's not something I want to bet money on. On the alien's turn, it looks like the floater does nothing. And neither does the thin man. The sectoids mind merge behind the fine wines, but they don't appear to do anything. And that was pretty successful. As always, I'll be leading off Trinomir and killing that floater. I feel like the sectoid is right next to the thin man, and I think I might be able to get both of them. And if not, I mean, the thin man is kind of annoying. I don't really want to blow up the fine spirits, but there's a whole nother row back there. And with that rocket launcher, we're only left with 1 sectoid. He moves back somewhere as he's retreating. He doesn't fire, so I think he's on Overwatch. I consider medkitting up Trinimir, but I don't think he's going to take more damage than he has already. So I'm going to move up Sivir to a place where she might be able to see the final sectoid, but she can't. And I set everybody to Overwatch in the hopes that the sectoid charges. He doesn't, and Trinimir takes another poison damage. I don't know how much poison damage Trinimir can really take. I don't know if he can kill or not, so I'm going to move Sivir back and heal him up. Nasus will take her spot, and I'm going to kick down the door. And the sectoid was on Overwatch the whole time, as Singe takes 3 damage and kicks down the door. Now that we have a good idea of where the sectoid is, well, I actually already knew where he was, but still, we set everybody at Overwatch and hope for the suicide charge again. He doesn't suicide charge that turn, but the following one, you betcha. But he's very slippery, as every single shot misses. However, he's completely exposed, and he doesn't even do anything. We're going to lead off with Trinimir. I don't know how this is a 54% shot. It's going to land and deal 3 damage. Then I'm going to go with Nasus again, and with an 84% shot, I should hit. Should be used very lightly in XCOM, so we're going to try again. Okay, now he's dead. With that, it's time to reload everybody and find the last group. And by the sound of it, they're up in front of us in that building. So it's a slow push to the other side of the room as we slowly creep in on the last group. I want to be able to engage them on my terms and not theirs. But at this point in the game, I'm feeling pretty confident. There can only probably be 2 or 3 floaters left. So we slowly move up Overwatch, move up Overwatch. Everybody goes on Overwatch except for Trinimir, who can't move and Overwatch on the same turn unless it's with a pistol. And after about 3 or 4 turns, we finally reach the other side of the building. But there's no floaters in sight.
What was that sound?
I still want to play pretty cautiously, so I'm going to move everybody up to the walls of the building. And next turn, I'm going to cross the street. However, we won't need to cross the street as we find the 2 floaters in the other building. I'm going to lead off with Sivir. Half cover is going to give her 77% aim. She'll deal 3 damage, which is pretty good. Followed up by Singe with a shotgun. And with that, it's just 1 floater left. And I'm going to let him come to me. So I set everybody to Overwatch and wait for him to run out. You may remember from Season 2, the floaters are probably the most bloodthirsty aliens out there. So we just got to get some good cover and wait for him to come to us.
You hear that?
Oh shit, ghosts! We got ghosts over there! Oh, never mind, it's just a floater. Sivir's on Overwatch though. And she'll deal him 3 damage. He doesn't do anything, and I'm going to have Sivir follow up again. And with him pushing an early retirement, Operation Final Fist is a complete success. However, when we get back to base, the United Kingdom, France, and Argentina aren't really happy with us. But hey, I got 200 space bucks, and I'm pretty happy about that. Plus, it's promotions all around. Sivir will be picking up Suppress, as I only run 1 heavy in my final setup, and having 2 suppresses can be really useful. Singe will be picking up Lightning Reflexes, so he won't be taking Overwatch fire anymore. And Trinimir picks up 16 days of bed rest, and a scanner. And then finally, Riven's going to also pick up Suppress. With a cool 200 space bucks in my wallet, it's time to spend it. I'll be picking up Rapid Recovery and What Works from the OST. Because I destroyed my alien jail last turn, I'm going to rebuild it and do some excavating. And now it's back to the globe. And it's not even 2 minutes before a Terra mission arrives. For this op, I'll be bringing in Twisted Fate and Singe. They will both be carrying shotguns, and I'll have 2 rocket launchers in case tits go up, as well as 2 medkits and with Sivir holding up 3 extra medkits, I have 4 medkits total, so I'm feeling pretty confident even though I don't have any lasers. The squad is well trained, but their armaments, not so much. But honestly, I've done Ironman Impossible Terra missions with nothing but rookies, and I came out ahead. Sure, I might have lost 3 rookies, but it was a mission success. Join me next time for Operation Soaring Serpent, and as always, please like and subscribe, and if you have any comments,